Hello, what is going on everybody? My name is Zal and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Modded Survival Season 2. Alrighty fellas, so you might be wondering what is going on right now. We are currently standing outside the house and there is a chest sitting here. What is in this chest, you might be wondering? Well, just a few resources. And these resources are going to be used to start construction of our actual new home. And that is what we're going to be doing in today's episode. We will be starting construction on our home, and if we have some time left over, which we might, because this is not a whole lot of resources, this is enough to get things started, but that's about it. But if we have some time left over, then I might, just might, actually go out and do a bit of exploring. But either way, it is time to get started on the house, and let's get this going. So my idea for this house, for this particular series is, or at least for this house, because I might do more in the future, I don't know. But my idea is that we're going to basically be doing a log cabin sort of thing. So 1, 2, 3. And the idea is that it's just going to kind of be like a little cozy place. Well, actually, it's not going to be that little. It's going to be pretty sizable, honestly. Not like massive, like I'm not going to be like super ambitious and make it like super huge or anything. But it's going to be large enough so that it'll last me a good while. And that's the whole point. Like, I want to be able to have a home which will basically stand up for a while and it will do its job. But either way, we're going to start with a bit of a porch. We're going to have like a kind of wraparound porch here. Let's go ahead and make a crafting table. Or not a wraparound porch, but we're going to have like a front porch, and then the porch is going to kind of like extend back a little bit. And then the house, you'll see the shape I'm going for here in a minute when I actually start laying it out. But basically we're going to have 2 large side rooms, and we're also going to have, what was I going to make? Oh yeah, stairs. I was also going to have a second floor as well. And that's kind of basically kind of similar to what I did with the previous series, but not the same. You'll see. Hopefully it'll look nice. Hopefully I can get it right the first time instead of having to, halfway through the series, demolish everything and rebuild it. That may or may not have happened in the past. Either way, we're going to find out. Okay, so let's see. This will be the main entrance. Hold on. Trying to think. Okay, we need 1, 2, 3, and this tree actually has to go because unfortunately you're in the way. Get out of here, you dumb dead tree. Nobody likes a dead tree anyway. Nothing but a nuisance. Nothing but a pain. Ah, come on. You even have thorns. That's how much of a thorn in my side you are. Okay, get out of here. Anyway. So, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. Thing is, the porch is going to extend all the way over this way. And the reason for that is... Oops, we don't need this one. Reason for that is it's actually going to fall back just a little bit down this way, down 3 blocks. Probably make it 4 blocks, that way it'll fit a little bit better. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side and just have it extend just a little bit out this way, probably another 3 blocks or so. That way we have this nice big old porch sitting here to greet us when we come home. So yeah, like I said, it's going to be a cabin situation going on here. That's basically the idea. And it's going to be nice, hopefully. The idea, it's not supposed to be anything like super crazy. I'll get into more complex and hopefully more interesting builds later on. But for now, it'll be a home. Which is the ideal situation to actually have a place to live, which right now we don't. Okay, so do the same over here. Again, try and make this symmetrical. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and bring this up. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2. Hold on. Because it's going to be a covered porch as well. You'll see exactly what I'm doing. It will make more sense. Uh-oh. Okay, I messed up over here already. Don't know how... Wait, how did I do this? What the heck am I thinking? Come on, Zal, get your brain in order. I know it's late at night, but late at night is like 2 in the afternoon for you, so... What? The actual heck? Like, what am I thinking? Okay, what? Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry, I just had a complete and total brain fart just now. That's what happens, man. It's like, I claim to be decent at recording and commentating at the same time, but thing is, I'm not that great at it. I tend to goof up every now and again, which is exactly what happened in this situation. I clicked out of the window, don't mind me, because I am playing in windowed mode. But yeah, let's actually demolish this and actually get it correct. Also, I do have a question for you guys, if you're watching this. I'm just curious what you think of the music I've been doing in the background for these videos. And the reason I ask this question is because the music that you've been hearing is actually music that I made. Music that I've been working on like over the course of several years and so on and so forth. I mean, it's nothing crazy, I know that. In fact, a lot of my music is kind of not good. But I'm just curious what you guys think of it. Would you guys... Actually, I have an idea. Would you guys rather I continue using my own music, or would you rather me use something else for the background? And I ask because I'm trying to enhance the quality of these videos. I want to make them look and sound at least decent. Okay, yeah, this is what I need to do. Because... even though I'm not like attempting to make the absolute best quality videos or anything out here, I'm trying to do the best I can to try and make them interesting at very least. And one could argue it's probably better I don't use any music at all, maybe just stick with the Minecraft game music. And that perspective is perfectly understandable and reasonable as well. But I mean, at least for now, I've had this music just kind of sitting around for a while, so I figured, okay, at least for the time being, I might as well use it. But this is why I ask you guys. This is why I'm looking for feedback. And I am recording this on day 1 as well. Just like the previous episode. Get out of here, frog. I'm sorry, I know a lot of people are going to hate me because I just hit a frog, but... okay, I see what's going on. But, I mean, really... This is why I asked for feedback, though, because I want to know what you guys think, how you guys feel about what I'm doing. Because if you guys like it, then I'll just continue doing what I'm doing. But if you don't like it, then, well, I mean, I'll stop. I'll change what I'm doing, and I'll kind of alter it into... Actually, I am going to put wood here. But I'll alter it and make it something that you guys actually want to see, or hear, or whatever. So yeah, if you're watching this, I would like to know if you like it. If not, then, oh well. We'll work on it. That's the whole point of the series, is we will work on it, we'll work on things, and we'll try and make these videos as good as they can be. Okay, so I think that's good enough for the porch. I could extend it out this way a little bit on both sides, like a little bit out this way, but I think this is large enough. Because I'm thinking I might have like a... I don't know if I'm going to have multiple entrances. It's mainly just for aesthetic. But the house is going to kind of be square on the front. And then actually, yeah, the house is going to go back this way a little bit. It's going to go back probably to somewhere back here or so. And it's going to have a fairly large footprint. Like I said, it's not going to be huge. It's definitely going to be larger than the other house I made. And I should have brought dirt out here. I don't know why I didn't. Never know when you're going to need dirt. By the way, I mean, I think it's going to be fairly sizable, and I think the size is going to actually make quite the impression. Looks like the sun is already going down, which is not good because we haven't done anything yet, hardly. But either way, go and throw down a few torches, and I'll switch it to day here in just a minute. Also, I'm starting to question something, and I'll explain that in just a moment. I'm starting to question if this biome right here is actually meant to be a cold biome after all. So, I don't know exactly the details. I know I should have really read more into it before installing the mod, the Seasons mod. But I don't know for certain if this mod... or how long each season lasts, or sub-season. or section of a season, because the seasons go in, what's the word? Not trimesters. They go in thirds, like each section. Like there's like early spring, mid-spring, late spring, early fall, mid-fall, and so on. But each season, like each part of a season will have a different effect. Like if it's early spring, you might still see snow on the ground in certain areas, like here, but late spring will be when it starts to melt. I think we're still in early spring. I don't see any indication that that has changed yet. However, a lot of days have passed, and I know that it takes quite a few days, like after a few days, for the season to shift over to the next part of the season. So I'm starting to think that this area might not actually be, or might actually be a cold biome after all. Honestly, it would make sense if it was, because, I mean, it's a dead forest, yes, but it's surrounded by a bunch of naturally cold biomes anyway. So maybe there's some kind of generation in place that automatically just makes this a cold biome as a result. But I don't know. We'll find out, I guess, later on down the road. Just something to think about, something I wasn't sure of, and yeah, just something that was kind of on my mind. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and make some fences here. That way we can kind of surround the porch. And then we'll work on actually building it up and putting the footprint down for the house here in just a moment. And I'm leaving this all in, by the way. I'm not cutting any of it out at the moment, and this actually doesn't need to be here, because this is... Oh, wait, no, the stairs are over there. But I'm leaving this all in. I'm not cutting any of this out, because that's what I like to do. That's how I like to run my series. The thing is, when it comes to me and my series, it's like, I like editing, don't get me wrong, and I am all for editing my videos. But at the same time, I don't like editing too heavily, and I know I mentioned that before. We need more wood. But the thing is, I want to drive it home, because it's like, I know I could very easily just cut out all the boring bits of me building houses, putting down logs, cutting down trees, which actually that I kind of cut out, but thing is, I don't want to. Simply put, I do not want to do that, because I just want to make these videos relaxing, and hopefully people like that. Hopefully people enjoy this format. I know not a lot of people do this format anymore. I mean, they used to way back in the day. Maybe I'm just old school in that regard, but thing is, it's something that I've always enjoyed. When it comes to me and content, and like the content I like to watch, the content I like to consume on YouTube, I honestly much prefer the more relaxed, casual style of content versus like the stuff that's like heavily edited and has like cuts out most of the content and just only shows the highlights. And not to say there's anything wrong with that style, because there really isn't, but it's just not my personal style. Like, if I find a video of some guy who's like just starting out, he's brand new to the game, only just started playing for the first time ever, he's all super excited looking around and doesn't know how to edit his videos yet, honestly, I'll sit there and watch the entire thing. Because that's what I like. And that, like, I like this kind of content because it's the kind of content I can put on, not really focus on as much. And I can go out and do other things. And oftentimes that's what I need, because I'm trying to find something to listen to at work, or I'm trying to find something to listen to while I'm working on a project in this game, or doing whatever. Honestly, I mean, that's what I like. That's what I want to find more of. But here's the sad part. And this is actually kind of a good start. I like this. But the sad part about it is the fact that this kind of content is becoming harder and harder and harder to find nowadays. Because YouTube, they try and push out all the, like the higher tier, better quality stuff. Which, I mean, it makes sense, you know, it does make sense, because that's the kind of stuff that really gets the views. That's the kind of stuff that the advertisers flock to because, you know. But honestly, it's not the kind of stuff I want to watch. So here's something I would like you guys to do if you have a chance to. And if you are able to, go ahead and try and go online. This is just kind of an experiment. Go online, go on YouTube, and find a YouTube Let's Play. Just go search around and see how long it takes for you to find a Minecraft Let's Play, specifically Minecraft, of somebody playing it for the first time ever who is under 1,000 subs. Go ahead and give that a shot. I'm curious how long it will take before you find exactly what I'm asking for here. And if you do find it, feel free to share it with me, and don't use myself, because I mean, I know I definitely fall into that category. But don't use myself. That would be cheating. Go ahead and just find someone out there, and honestly, let me know. I'll probably go subscribe to them, honestly. And no, I'm not just asking this because I'm using you guys as a way to find content. I'm not doing that. Definitely not. I wouldn't do that. But honestly, I am just genuinely curious, though, if such a thing is even possible to do anymore. So yeah, just go ahead, take a look around, see what's out there. And if you find anything, let me know, because I am curious. Game freeze. Looks like we're kind of slowing down just a little bit. And my axe broke, which is not surprising, but I do have a little bit of iron. I can make another one. So let me go ahead and do that really quick. Okay, I just saw something walking around back there. I couldn't tell if it was an animal. It kind of looked like a pillager, which I guess wouldn't be too surprising, considering they tend to show up fairly early on, like a few days into the world. They'll show up close to your home, but I don't know. Maybe my eyes are deceiving me. I'll have to check the footage, but either way, something kind of curious for me. Anyway, on to what I was getting at here. I was talking about the small YouTubers and content and people putting out content and so on and so forth, but on to what I was getting at here. It's becoming increasingly hard to find that sort of thing, which honestly kind of makes me sad because, well, not only is there the aspect, we'll do 9. 1, 2, 3. Actually, 1, 2, 3. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 7, which is fine, but it's becoming increasingly hard to find that sort of thing because little YouTubers, and I mean, this is not me complaining that, oh, little YouTubers deserve to be put out there more often, which they do, honestly, but little YouTubers will put their heart and soul into these videos. They'll make content. They love the content they make. They'll be proud of it. And then they'll put it out there only for it just to get buried against all the other much more popular content. And there are people out there like myself who actually like to find the smaller YouTubers, who actually like to find these people. But there's no way to even search them out, even if we wanted to. I mean, yeah, we could just search, like, thumb through all the YouTube one day, or not YouTube, well, we could, like, thumb through all the pages of the content which we're trying to watch and whatnot. Like, we could thumb through, like, 10,000 pages of videos about Minecraft or about whatever game it is that we're trying to find, but the thing is that it is much harder in this day and age to find exactly what it is we want. And even then, it gets so off topic. I just realized I'm going to have to crop this video because my window is not entirely scaled the way it should be. Sorry. Minor side thought, I'm just throwing that out there just in case I happen to miss it in the editing, which I shouldn't. But anyway. As someone who actually thoroughly enjoys this kind of content and actively seeks it out, it's like, it's sad that it's so hard to find. Like, all I want sometimes, like when I want to watch a video, or sometimes like all I want is just to be able to go and find a YouTuber who's freshly starting out, who's just started a Minecraft world, all I want to be able to do is just go find him and, you know, watch his content. That's it. It's as simple as that. Like, it doesn't have to be anyone in specific, anyone in particular. The specific has always been a hard word for me to say for some reason. That one and the word anomaly. I nailed it for the second time in a row. I got it last time, but anyway, I usually struggle with that word, but anyway, I'm getting off topic. Sorry, I do that. But anyway, that's all I like to do. Like, I like to find smaller YouTubers, and I like to watch their content. And the reason I like smaller YouTubers versus the larger ones, which I like a lot of larger ones too, but the reason I like the smaller ones is because a lot of their content is a lot more genuine, a lot friendlier in my opinion. Like, friendly in the sense that, like, it's relatable because they're just playing their game casually, or they're just enjoying themselves and having a good time and not doing it for the views, not doing it for the money, you know? And of course there's nothing wrong with doing it for the views or the money. I mean, people make this into their job, they make it into their career, and then as a result, they basically have to shift their game so that they are appealing to their audiences, rather than just simply putting out content which they want to put out for the sake of doing it. So again, I'm not shaming people for doing that. I mean, all day, every day, however, I will shame people who will actively put out content, spam it with ads, and, like, give absolutely no effort. That's another story entirely, but for people, okay, what am I doing? Okay, what happened here? For the people who are putting out their videos and whatnot, just for the sake of putting them out, just so that they could be watched by somebody like me who is interested in that sort of thing, I just wish there was some easier way to find them. That's all. That is all. Because if there's an easier way to find these people, I feel like a lot more people would be interested in watching them. And a lot more people would be interested in venturing out and trying and, like, finding new channels instead of just what YouTube recommends to you. But again, I mean, we're kind of in a bad era of YouTube anyway, or so I understand. Again, like, I personally am not worried about getting my video to, like, 100,000 views or 1,000,000 views or anything like that. I'm not trying to. But I will say that if I were trying to do that right now, if I were, like, super worried about getting my content out for, like, 1,000,000 billion people to see, I'd be in for a very, very, very rough time. I'm not saying that it would be impossible, because by no means would it be impossible. But it would be difficult. It would be even more difficult than it was back in the day, and it was already difficult. We are running out of wood, but that's to be expected. This is the footprint of the house, and I quite like the shape of it. I think it's going to be really nice once it's finished. Got a little side alcove on both sides. We're going to split this up into multiple rooms, by the way. We'll have, like, a bedroom, we'll have a kitchen, all sorts of things, because we have the biomes of plenty, or not biomes of plenty. Oh god, we're doing this again. I did this, like, I got biomes of plenty. What the heck is a plenty? I got biomes of plenty and Mr. Crayfish mixed up last time too. Anyways. And it's snowing again. Of course it is. What was I saying? I was saying that even, like, if I were to, whatever reason, decide to try and get my channel out there, like, it was difficult to begin with. For people who got to where they were, I mean, sure, some of them got lucky, and luck always has been a huge, huge factor in trying to get, like, your content out there, but a lot of people, like, they worked so hard to do it. And there are so many others who also work so hard to do it, and actively work so hard to do it, and they don't get anywhere. And it's just so sad to me, because, I mean, I definitely feel, I mean, I know not everybody's gonna make it. That's just the reality of the situation, but the thing is that I can always I can sympathize with the people who are actively trying their hardest, you know, and actively trying their hardest to get their content out there for people to watch, only for all their hard work just to feel wasted, you know? And anybody who aspires to create a YouTube channel, even for a hobby, like they feel it at some point in time. They feel that, oh, well, it's the whole discouragement aspect. It's like, oh, well, my content's not good enough. Nobody's going to like it. Nobody's going to come out here and actually watch what I have, so on and so forth. But the thing is, that's one of the realities that people need to understand when trying to actually... Uh-oh. Well, okay, this is not as even as I thought it was. Where did I go wrong? Oh! Wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Never mind. I see what I did. Wait, no, something is still wrong. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay, something's off here. Only 2? Okay, hold on. Let me find the problem. Okay, I found it. Easy problem to fix. Anyway. I can definitely sympathize with these people because it's like all this time and effort they put into making their videos, making their content, trying to please people, only for no one to watch it because YouTube decides that they want to favor the people who are already big, the people who are already putting out a ton of content every day, or a ton of content, or people who already have a big name. They want to favor them instead of trying to push these smaller guys who really just want to have their voices heard. That's one thing that I've always wished, and I know this is a pipe dream. I know how unrealistic this is, don't worry. I'm not saying this expecting that, oh, this is gonna happen one day. But I've always wanted to see a platform where it's a lot easier. Hold on, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I feel like I messed this up too. No, 1, 2, 3, and then down. But I've always dreamed of seeing a platform where it's a lot easier, or at least a lot more fair. Doesn't necessarily have to be easy, but a lot more fair to get your voice out there and to get your content heard, to get your opinions, your gameplays, your whatever out there for people to see. Like, maybe it would be, maybe they could just bring in more search features. Maybe they could do this. Maybe they could do that. There are so many things they could do, but, you know, I've always dreamed that it would one day be possible for that to happen, but unfortunately, I don't feel like it will ever happen at this point. And all I did was, I didn't fix anything. All I did was make it worse. Hold on. Oh. Okay, I see what I did. Okay, actually, it's fine. It is actually perfectly fine. But anyway, what's your opinions on the matter? Like, how do you feel about it? If you're watching this, chances are, because, I know the people who watch my videos, or at least some of you, chances are you're a small content creator yourself, or you've at least tried it, or you know the struggle. So how do you feel about what YouTube could do to potentially improve their algorithms and try and make it so that it's possible for small YouTubers' voices to be heard? Or do you think I'm just, asking way too much? Do you think that things just shouldn't change and maybe things are just meant to be the way they are for a reason, and maybe there's just a really good reason behind it that I'm just simply not even considering? But let me know. I'm very, very genuinely curious about your thoughts on the matter. Anyway, I've rambled on about this long enough, I think, and I do apologize. I tend to ramble about something. If something's on my mind and I want to talk about it, I'm going to talk about it. But either way, I think we have a good start, and my house is not that way. My house is over here. I think we have a good start. I'm definitely not going to finish the house in today's episode, but one thing that I was very adamant about in my mind, if I'm going to make a series such as this, then I need to make sure I'm at least actively working to try and make as much progress as I can in each episode. And that's just simply for the reason that last time around when I was doing this, like, I'd put out episodes where it's like I'd be putting down just a few blocks, then I'd run back into the house and then put down another few blocks and nothing was actually getting done. Like, I want to make sure I'm actually getting stuff done. Because, you know, I mean, that's how we move it along, and hopefully it'll help keep people's interest in this. By the way, this right here, okay, this is where the entrance to the house is going to be. And I'm thinking we're actually going to construct the front out of cobblestone. And we're also going to make a couple of spruce doors, so let's go ahead and do that. There we go. And then we're going to connect them together. Let's see. So we're going to put... I might change this out for another type of wood or stone brick or something later on, but for now, we're going to have it as cobblestone. We're going to build this up, probably put a small window up there. And I don't know if I like it or not. Ooh, I really don't know if I like it. But the beauty of Minecraft is you can tweak it, you can change it, you can make it better, you can destroy it, you can modify it however which way you want it until it is the way you like it. So yeah, I'm not going to fuss over it too much. But yeah, for a house entrance, okay, I don't have much of it at the moment, but let's try oak instead. The oak I kind of plan on using for the floor because I want to do like a checkerboard pattern. But most of the house is going to be made out of spruce, but throw in oak every now and again, maybe it actually will look... Actually, I have an idea. I'm going to try something. So, I don't know what this is going to look like. Usually, like not usually, but sometimes when I make flooring, I'll kind of do like certain patterns for the floor to kind of make it stand out a bit more. That way it's not just all one thing. Let's try doing that for the wall. So... we're going to try putting some regular oak wood, like kind of sporadically around here. That way it kind of shows, like we'll have like two different types of wood at the entrance of the house instead of just one. And I don't think this is entirely an uncommon thing to do, but it's not something I played around with a whole lot, so yeah, let's take a step back and, I don't know. This is something I'm definitely going to have to play around with to see what I like, to see the kind of thing that actually works for me. I still like the idea of having a window up top, so actually let's go and take those out. And also, maybe it's also the fact that that's symmetrical, and I don't want it to be symmetrical. That was actually kind of accidental. Accidental symmetry, that's a thing. And let's go ahead and grab a couple of glass panes right quick, that way I can put them up on the window. Doop, 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 there we go. And I don't know, let me know what you guys think of that. Does that look okay, or what do you think I should do for the entrance here? I don't know, it kind of feels a bit weird to me. It kind of looks a bit off, and I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing yet. But yeah, one of these has to be replaced too. I'll go ahead and replace that one with oak. I don't know, guys. We'll have to see. I'll get your feedback in the comments, hopefully. Well, if anybody's even watching this, because I don't even know if anyone's watching it yet. But I'll see if what you guys, or if anyone has to say anything about it and what you guys think on the matter. But from behind, it looks relatively okay. But we'll figure things out. We will. Okay, so as far as the interior layout, and again, I'm not going to finish it because I'm running very low on resources. Let me go and get some more wood right quick. In fact, I can make a quick little time lapse of this. Anyway, where was I? I was trying to get the footprint down. So, as far as the footprint goes, now that we actually have some wood in our inventory, I'm thinking I'm going to split this into several rooms. So I'm thinking something like this. You'll enter in, we'll have a hallway, and then it'll kind of be a bit of a wide hallway because I might put some chests over here to kind of just like, kind of like in the entrance area, and then, trying to think, how do I want to lay this out? And then this is, of course, okay, this is the main entrance. Actually, hold on. So what if I were to kind of have like a little den area over here? So it'll enter into the house, and then we'll have like a little den over on this side. And then this is where, well, I don't know the details of what it's going to be used for yet. Don't worry, I'll get to that. I don't know, I don't have a whole lot of space to work with though, but either way, okay, so I can put like a little den right here. Sorry, I'm kind of thinking aloud. And that'll basically be this room. We'll have like a little alcove in that room, but I'll get to that shortly. And then that'll be coming off the entrance. We'll have a straight path backwards, which will lead to the staircase, which the staircase will go up to the second floor. So yeah, that's going to happen. We'll have the staircase in the center. Ooh, excuse me, going up to the second floor. And let's see. We'll have like another little separate staircase coming down, which this is going to be the living room. So a small staircase heading down here. Just like a one block staircase leading down to like a little living area, which this is where we will have, probably make this like all windows. I like the idea of having like tall windows, and maybe, I don't think this is going to be completely symmetrical, but I'll have like tall windows kind of overlooking those little ice spikes area, the glaciers, and whatever else is over here, because this land is all going to be utilized for something before long. And then this will continue down this way. It's going to go underneath the staircase, so we'll have like a little hallway over here going under the staircase. Probably like a small closet or furnaces over here, coming into this back area, which this back area, I don't know, maybe it'll be the kitchen. I'll figure it out. But I wanted to put like a fireplace somewhere too. I'm still trying to decide exactly how I'm going to do this. But either way, we will lay it out that way, and then we'll have the staircase going up, and then upstairs, perhaps on the right side, there will be like my main bedroom where my bed will be, where I'll actually sleep and whatnot. And then maybe I'll have like, actually I have an idea. So I'll have like a little balcony up there. I don't know if you remember my previous house. I'm going to kind of roll a clip here just to kind of show you what I did. But my previous house had like a double balcony situation, like one in the attic and then one on the middle. But the middle was actually the second floor, overlooking downstairs. I kind of want to do something similar. Hello, zombie. You're right in my ear, and I don't appreciate that. Get out of here, dude. I'm trying to show off something. I'm trying to get people's ideas. You're over here ruining the fun. But anyway, as I said, I have like a little balcony up here, kind of overlooking the downstairs. And then maybe like a separate room for an enchantment table. But something along those lines. What do you guys think of that idea? Do you think that's a good idea? Do you think I should lay it out that way? Or do you think I should do something completely different and just scrap that entire idea entirely? By the way, let me know. Let me know what you guys think. And, well, maybe I can get some feedback on it. But either way, I think this is where we're going to end today's episode. It was, I know, nothing but building, but some episodes are going to be like that. We're going to have building episodes, exploring episodes, mining episodes, mod exploring episodes, killing skeletons and nothing else episodes. I don't know if we'll have that, but there's definitely going to be a lot of skeleton killing in this series. But either way, ooh, I need to get out of here. I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. Holy cow, we are not equipped to handle a bunch of mobs at once at the moment. But either way, let me know what you guys think. And if you like this episode, you know what to do. Hit that like button, please. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe, because I will have more coming very, very soon. What do you want? What are you looking at? Huh? What do you think you're doing? Think you can just walk up to my window and creep on me? I don't think so. That is very, very creepy. That's very... Oh, shoot. I shouldn't have said creepy. Okay. Well, there we have it. My first death. It was bound to happen eventually. Well, that sucked. Well, I mean, I guess before we go, this is a good time to show off this whole gravestone situation. So when you die, instead of your stuff just scattering everywhere, you now have the obituary. So let's take a look at the obituary. It says my name, it says where I died, it has the exact coordinates of where I died, and the date of where I died. You believe that? It has the exact date and time of when I died. Like, I didn't even know I had access to this information. And it has all the items which I had in my inventory when I died. Look at all that. Weed seed, spruce ball, all this stuff which I was carrying, yeah. It's all right here. 4 pages worth of junk. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. And to get the items back, hold on. Crap. Kind of put myself in a bit of a precarious situation now. And I need to get myself out of this precarious situation because, yeah. That was the stupidest way to go too. Okay, very first death of the series, y'all. And there are mobs everywhere out here. This is bad. What the heck? Like, seriously, what the actual heck? Okay, come on. Where'd you go, spider? Get out of here. Okay, hopefully that'll be good enough. I don't want to aggro that creeper. Let's go ahead and sleep. There we go. And that's not going to make the creepers go away, but it'll at least make the skeletons and zombies go away. Man, what a terrible way to end today's episode. Like, what the heck, guys? But at very least, it's kind of a learning opportunity. I get to show off something, so, I mean, that's a thing. There are always a plus to every negative. There's always 2 positives, right? I don't even have cobblestone in here. It's all inside. Do I have a wooden pickaxe at least? I do. Okay. Because I think I need a pickaxe to mine it up. And, oh god. Are you serious? What am I going to have to do? Cut down every single tree out here? What is going on here? Probably. Anyway. We have a gravestone here. This gravestone is what shows up every time you die. There are 2 creepers that blew up, by the way. About to be 3 if I'm not careful. Yeah, just burn in the likes of which you came from. Actually, burn in hell. I'll say hell because nether biome is hell, so it's a Ah, God! Okay. My stuff has been restored. We're down to half a heart. As you can see, everything is back in my inventory. And not only is it back in the inventory, it's back in the inventory in the order which it came in. But, yeah. That's what happens when you die. The obituary can be saved. That way we have a record. Yes, we're going to have a record of every single death now. So, yeah. You remember in previous games and other games where it counts your deaths? We're going to be doing that in Minecraft now. And there's still mobs just out there wandering around doing whatever the crap they're doing. Either way, if you like this episode and you like that amazing ending, hit that like button, please. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe, because I've got more coming. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm glad to have you here. You guys are all amazing. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.